Hello to everybody abroad who's interested in applying to be an RA or an SLA at Pepperdine for the academic year of 2020 to 2021, as well as the people who weren't able to make the informational meeting on the Malibu campus. My name is Matthew Dimet. I'm a new associate director here within Residence Life, and I'm really excited to get to just share kind of a brief overview of what we went over in the RA informational meeting. Once you watch this, then you'll be clear to apply, and applications go live on November 13th, 2019. Wow, time is flying by. A few things to kick it off. Normally, we have the team to be introduced. You can go on our website and look through the staff that we have. They're a great bunch of people to work with and to serve with. You've got Director of Residence Life, you have associate directors like myself. There are resident directors, which work directly with the RAs and the SLAs, as well as ARDs, which are also, they're grad students who also work directly with RAs and SLAs. In terms of the role of your mentor, who you would be working with and working for, the RDs and the ARDs, there are four things that they typically, that they do with you and build together within the teams. They mentor you weekly. They provide team meetings. They coach you on how to be a part of the emergency response team, the RERT, on campus, as well as providing programming for your areas and campus in general. RDs and ARDs and ADs are also in charge of the hiring process. So we look through all your applications, we do the interviews, we look through the recommendations, all those sorts of things. And here at Pepperdine, this position is a really important one. It might be one of the most, I'm biased, but I think it might be one of the most important positions on campus because you are right in the midst of where all of our students are living. You have a pulse on what's going on campus. You have incredible impact to help transform lives. And it's just you get to experience the mountaintop experiences that students have, but you also get to experience the really hard, dark, lonely, challenging experiences as well. And it's one of the reasons why I keep being involved in residence life, because this is such a transformational process, both for the students that we work with, but also for ourselves as we allow God to work through us and in us in this journey. A couple of requirements to be an RA. You need to have a GPA that's 2.5 or higher. So you want to make sure before you apply that fits in. You also want to check with your financial assistance advisor to see how getting the RA or the SLA role might affect your financial aid. It won't change anything in terms of you won't receive less aid, but sometimes your packages might change from year to year. Also, you'll want to be getting 2 references to help with your application. Be thinking about who you want that to be, and as soon as you send the application, or as soon as you hit submit on the application that you're going to do online, the references go right. We just send emails right away. So make sure you talk to them before you submit your full application. Also, RAs and SLAs need to be able to participate in every step of the process. We know a lot of you are abroad, and we're going to try to work with you on the dates for group interviews and individual interviews, but we have about a 3-week span that needs to happen. So it might be some late nights for you. As well as we need to have people back 2 weeks before NSO starts so that we can do team formation. You can get all the training that you need to kick off the year, and then we can answer any questions, get everything ready before students come. So the application process, I'm actually going to make a separate video that shows you step by step how to do that, and it goes live on November 13th, and it closes on December 13th. So don't start it on the 12th because your references need to respond by the 13th. You need to have it all done by November 13th. December 13th. Sorry. December 13th is when it's due. And then there's a couple of rounds. So you got to watch an informational video or participated in an informational session to be able to even start to apply. And then we'll go through the applications and we'll make a first round of cuts. And then for those continuing the process, you will be invited to a group interview, which you will, again, within the housing portal, sign up for a time. And then if you make it through group interviews, you will be invited to an individual interview, which is exciting. You'll participate with an RD and somebody else. There'll be 2 professional staff in your interview for 20 or to 25 minutes. And then towards the end of February, we will make offers, which is an exciting time and also a challenging time because there's so many great applicants that apply here at Pepperdine. So the job description for a resident advisor, it's a 20-hour-a-week position. If you're in a first-year living area, you'll have a triad, so there'll be 2 RAs and an SLA. You'll be on duty if you're an RA about twice a week and about once a weekend per month. And for every duty situation, every student situation that needs follow-up, you'll be writing reports. Seaside, if you're there in Seaside, there's 15 RAs. 3 RAs are on duty each night, and weekend duty looks about once a month as well. Same thing, writing reports. Towers RA, it's about the same as well. And duty is from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in your area of residence. After that, you can sleep, but you need to have your phone on, just not for lockouts, but just in case there's an emergency, the RD or ARD on duty might call you to help them with a situation. Weekend duty, there's a little bit more flexibility. You can be on campus. You don't have to be in your living area like you do on the weekdays from 9 to 1 a.m. and through the night. But you need to be on campus. And then when it comes back time for 9 o'clock, you'll be back in your living areas for duty. Apartment areas, it looks a little bit different. It's a 20-hour work week. Duty, because there's more RAs and fewer residents, it looks a little different. It's about once a week. And again, weekend duty once a month. And there's shifts for all the RAs and SLAs to help fill in at Seaside as well as a responsibility. General requirements for the RAs and SLAs. Since Pepperdine is a Christian university, we want people who can articulate a Christian faith and are actively seeking God. That looks really different for a lot of different people, and we love the diversity that comes with that. But one of the things is that we need applicants to be Christians, be involved in a local community of faith. Also, this is a big job, so you're only allowed to have 10 hours of activities during the next academic year outside of housing and residence life. You'll work with your RD and ARD on what that means and what that looks like. But that's a big thing to be aware of. You need to be present in the community. It goes without saying, RAs and SLAs, it's about relationships. It's about being present in people's lives and hearing their stories. You'll have program responsibilities. You'll have informational reports that you do, weekly reports, and you'll be a part of the emergency response team, which is a really important team that we have here on campus. Communication. Be how can I best say this? Be aware of how you're perceived online through social media. If you get this role, then how you present yourself, how you present Pepperdine, how you present your residents in your living area is really important. We talk more about that as we get into training. And we're looking for people who are responsible, timely, diligent, who want to have a mentor in their lives, who really enjoy students and spending time with them, and a desire just to build community within any living area. The spiritual life advisor, it's a little bit different. The SLA, there's no duty. Christian faith obviously is still a top priority for us. We're looking for people who can lead Bible studies and lead club combos and do service projects with their areas. They also have open hours that they communicate to their residents to say, here's when I'm available. I'd love to connect and be with you. You're also a part of the RERT, Emergency Response Team. Again, also a couple of responsibilities. 10 hours a week outside of HRL is what we recommend. This can be on-campus jobs. It can be club involvement. It can be off-campus jobs. And the same kind of things that I talked about with the RA in terms of being responsible, wanting to mentor, spending time with students, fostering spirituality in the hall, develop devotionals as a really good listener. These are all important things. And finally, moving into compensation. RAs in the first year halls, towers, and seaside receive a RA room scholarship and a standard meal plan, which is currently about $1,800 a semester. There might be some changes with what the meal plans look like, but the rooms are the same. RAs in Lovernick, Drescher, and George Page, they will receive a full RA room scholarship and a meal plan scholarship of meal plan B, which is $560 at this point. SLAs, living in the residence halls, you'll receive a room scholarship as well, and then you're required to be on the plan B or the plan E. And likewise, SLAs where there are no kitchens, so the apartment living, you're not required to have a meal plan. Few final closing thoughts. As we had our informational meetings, and RDs, ADs, and ARDs got to share a little bit about what's the most important thing that we're looking for with applicants. And the few of the things that rose to the top were simple. Be yourself. We don't want you to pretend to be somebody that you're not, nor do we want you to kind of put on the hat you think we want you to wear. We're looking for all kinds of people to be RAs and SLAs here at Pepperdine, because we want to be able to minister, serve, come alongside, and develop all the kinds of students that we have. There's no preferential treatment. This is a place that we love having great diversity across all campus, but especially in residence life. Another question was, the thing that we wanted to point out was, one of the best things that you can do to get the inside scoop is to talk to an RA or an SLA, either somebody who's been one this year or has been one in the past. They can give you a great sneak peek of what this looks like, what it means, how they've handled the challenges of time and commitment, but also the good things that come out of it, the developmental opportunities, as well as making a difference with what you're doing. Again, my name is Matthew Dimett. I'm an associate director here. If you have any questions about the process, please feel free to shoot me an email. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And we look forward to seeing your application. Peace.